a humble woodcutter, lived with his two children and his new wife in a forest on the outskirts of town. The boy was called Hansel and the girl Gretel. Every day, the woodcutter, worked tirelessly. However, there came a time when he was not enough to support his family. Worried, the lumberjack told his wife one night, I don't have enough to buy bread and butter. What will I do to feed ourselves and the children? So his wife says, this is what we do. This is what we will do, replied the woman. Tomorrow morning, I will take Hansel and Gretel to the entrance of the village and leave them there. A wealthy family will take pity of them, and then they will live a very comfortable and happy life. Then we just have to worry about yourself ourselves. I will never allow it, the man said. How do you think I can abandon my children? You must, replied the woman. If you don't, we are going to be hungry. The three children, unable to sleep from hunger, have overheard the conversation. Crying, Gretel said to his brother, Hansel, I can't believe what we heard. Hansel said, don't worry, Gretel. Hansel replied, call me. I have an idea. At dawn, the evil woman woke up, her two stepchildren screaming, get up now, don't be lazy. We'll go to the market buy food. Then she gave the little ones a piece of bread and said, this is lunch. Don't eat it right away because there is no more. Gretel put the bread in his apron. Hansel put his in his coat pocket and secretly shredded it on every step he took. He tossed the breadcrumbs on the road. What care for me? Said the stepmothers when they were in the middle of the forest. It will back. It will be back. However, hours passed without the woman being heard from again. So great was the weakness, and she had abandoned them without bothering to leave them in town. Hansel and Gretel sat in the dark and shared Gretel's piece of bread. Soon, the two children fell asleep. When they woke up in the middle of the night, Gretel started crying and said, How will we, how will we find our way home? Hansel consoled her by saying, Wait for the moon to rise. Then we will continue my breadcrumb trail to the house. However, when the moon rose, they could not follow the path because the forest birds had eaten the crumbs. The two little ones were lost in the forest. And after many days and nights of wandering in the woods, the children found a little house that was made with gingerbread. Let's eat, said Hansel, nibble and the silence while Gretel tried a part of the window. Suddenly, the door opened, and an old woman limped out, leaning on a cane. Hansel and Gretel were so scared, so they dropped the pieces of ginger they had been eating. The old woman smiled very kindly and said, I'm very, I'm a very lonely old lady. I'm very happy to see you. The old woman led them inside in her house, cooking a wonderful dinner for them. Then she led them to little beds, and Hansel and Gretel slept comfortably. But the kind old woman was actually a witch who used her house to trap children and turn them into gingerbread men. Early in the morning, the witch locked Hansel in a cage while he slept. Then she woke up Hansel, Gretel, and said, get up, Lizzie, and help me get the oven ready. I'm going to turn your step brother into a gingerbread man. Gretel was crying when she heard the witch's words, but she had no choice but to do as she ordered. When the girl in the in the oven, the witch gave her a new order. Go inside and see if the oven is hot enough. The moment Gretel was inside, the witch intended to close the oven and turn the poor girl into a gingerbread doll. But Gretel knew the cruel intention of the witch and replied, I don't know what to do. How I do get into the oven? The door is big now. Watch me come in, the witch replied, very annoyed. Then they opened, he opened, she opened the door to the magic oven and stepped inside. Gretel instantly closed the door. Once inside the oven, the witch turned it into a gingerbread doll. Gretel released Hansel from his prison on the way out of the witch house. Hansel stumbled upon a chest full of jewels. The two children filled their pockets with gold, pearls, and diamonds. Happy, they walked through the forest until they saw their father in the distance. The engaged man, happy to children tightly. Every day he went out to look for them. So much was he great that he did not want to hear about his wicked wife again. Hansel took the jewels out of his pockets and said excitedly, look, Dad, you will never have to chop good wood again. It was thus that his little family lived happily ever after.